Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn bottom right side as the British forces, we've got Commandokai. Spawn top left side as the Panzer lead player, we've got Nero 1979, who's gone for the Schimmelwagen. He's ready to go for a swim, and there's plenty of water here to go for a swim. Probably will see a second Schimmelwagen. That's pretty common against British forces to get second Kettengrads. Let's go for a squad. Of course, it does move slowly in water, or shallow water. Keep an eye if there's a map hack. There's all chat there. Wait. Is Company 2 is going down to hackers? Yeah. I mean, seeing how horrible Comp Heroes 3 is, I think Comp Heroes is now just a dead series. Either way, we've got some intersections push way forward over here. He may, looks like the 4HQ is not trying to redeploy. He may just trying to play more traditional. Pushing forward is always a little bit dangerous in some situations. Got two VPs here, so maybe deploying over here could help him project towards this one, as well as easily keeping this one secure. Yeah, he does map hack. Alright, we'll just keep an eye on it. We do have now 3 Schimmelwagens now pulling the field.
Troops ready. Ammo resources captured. CP ready for orders.
HQ command truck pushes way forward. Got now the Schimmelwagen advancing.
An ammo storage facility.
Immediately capturing that middle sector. I don't know how effective a lieutenant is versus Schimmelwagen. Up north, we do have the Scorpio squad decapture this fuel sector. Intersection now trying to gauge the Schimmelwagen, and since the lieutenant was nearby to support them, they will quickly reposition, even though they were not in supply. H command truck slowly advancing towards this fuel sector, so maybe eyeing for our early Stuarts. Schimmelwagen has gone down.
We're good to go, sir. Contact! German infantry!
G43 squad straight forward. He is behind some light cover, but looks like he will be losing out. Got a couple of these guys in the water, which generally provides negative cover, like open ground. It's like that in Comp Heroes 2 as well. I don't blame ya. Mission sector now being captured on up. These guys pushing way forward. Of course, they'll soon be out of supply.
Yes, sir.
Intersection now trying to stop that point from being decaptured. He may lose the Schimmelwagen as well. He's a great pens there, and Schimmelwagen does go down. Get that point really captured on up, and maybe just queue order along the fence line to get reinforced.
We're ready. Get us to the fight.
Another intersection deployed in the field, very nice. Multiple pens, only 2 Panzer grenadiers on the field at the moment. No structure. No, we got a logistics company. Is it going to be for a 250 half track? Well, that's the other structure. This is going to be for a 221. Too early for 4-man squads. Good shot there. And left hand's nearby support. Looks like he did issue a retreat order rather than just a move back order to get reinforced, which is fine enough. It gets the job done. Mid sector course decaptured. This one has not been captured just yet, so capturing both those up wouldn't be half bad. Capture up all the sectors. That's always a good idea. Go Park squad taking some fire. Backing on off. Looks like that tree provides some good heavy cover. It's a thick tree. And does fall back there. Schimmelwagen capture that sector. Now got the 221 advancing. Taking some heavy cover. Kaliningrad right there, or Shimvagen. He has not selected doctrine just yet, and Shimvagens, in my opinion, have some pretty fun doctrinal abilities. The least useful ones definitely lift off ground forces with a marked target, which I believe is free, causing the target to take more receive accuracy. But the Panzer mines can be quite fun, and senior traps are a little bit situational. But I think also as well, the Panzer mines, aren't they bugged where the scope armor squads can't see them whatsoever? Can't remember. There's a bug with the Panzer Elite mines from the Shimvagens.
Going after one of our munition stores.
Lieutenant does fall back there. We got now the field support truck redeploying. Seeing this sector's constantly being decaptured, maybe not a bad idea to get that one locked down. Lieutenant falling back. Brent school upgrade on the way. Lieutenant getting hit there. Oh, Lieutenant getting stuck there. That could just be a retreat bug. One of many different retreat bugs. Now the 221's advancing, but they're in the shallows, which makes them hard to move. Field support trucks on field, quite a bit of fuel. Captain on the way. And this is just in the slit trench there. And right now, none of the VP has been captured on the field by any player. So no VP tickers. It'd probably be a good idea to send this Shimvagen to capture it on up. Start taking away the counters. Start winning the game. Lieutenant now capture the sector. Paul just trying to stall up for the capture and clearing station. If he doesn't want to send it out, just keep it safe. You can always just throw him inside one of the slit trenches. And Paul, a good idea maybe to set that lieutenant to capture up these sectors there. At least this one, since it has not been touched whatsoever. G43 Panzer Grenadiers push away forward. There's the capture and clearing station, get some healing. But the lieutenant can still go over here and capture the sectors. Scope our squad pushing down south. We got this 221 here. Now we got the Panzer Support Command. I wonder if he's going for a short barreled Panzer IVs.
We're squared away the positions, ready for new orders.
Captain now deployed in the field. What was he shooting at? Was that crazy? Maybe I got that mixed up with another squad. He sees intercepts my squad in fog of war. It's like he was firing right there. Am I just going? I think I'm just gonna start going crazy. I believe you. Something was weird there. Because it looked like it was firing this direction. Right now, I think I'm coming down with a bit of something, but something just seemed really weird there. Either way, it looks like something got canceled. I think the armor command truck got canceled going for the sapper, maybe the Stewart. Maybe for a Piet. There's a short barrel Panzer IV now. Short barrel Panzer forward. Charge his way forward.
Section, look sharp.
Scope for squad capture this sector there. Shimvagen here. I mean, he is being a bit aggressive with the short barrel Panzer IV. Like, why would you send it forward like this on its own towards this sector?
A sector is being overrun.
Maybe some landmines will be in order from the sapper.
Sapper's ready to move.
Piet upgrade on the way. He's going for another sapper squad.
Capture complete. There's another one for the kill. We're listening. Make
do now have the Comp Group Company now going on up.
Sappers here, son.
Tries to haul down the Panzer IV. Schimwagen hitting this munition sector now. Still haven't seen what doctrine has gone for just yet.
Capture complete.
221 on, or 223 on set of this munition sector, as well as this fuel sector.
Pass out the Piats, lad.
Those are the medium yield and medium yield. All the yields on this map are medium. Or in this one's a high yield. Is there any counterpart down here? Yeah, high yield down here. So he probably should reposition one of the 223s to the high yield munitions sector. Panzer over here, going for the Panzer command. He may either progress to Panthers. A lot of slit trenches going on down the field.
Always been a perfectionist.
Many things have trouble displacing those slit trenches.
Strategic location secured.
Sapper group ready. Boys are ready.
The slit trenches technically fully built, but also did a pretty good bad job at getting rid of all that mud.
Let's get on with
Scope our squad, decaptain that VP. Very nice. Probably should retreat back sooner rather than later since there's multiple squads right here. He does seed out this third squad as well. But looks like he's going to try to capture the VP entirely. A nice little VP advantage. Falls back. He should be safe enough. Unless he uses suppressive fire. Yep, he will escape on out there.
Of enemy are moving on one of our victory points.
Friend squad, intersection squad, no Piats here. Panzer IV precisely out of range. It is in vision range at the moment, so he knows it's there.
Secure the flanks. Capture complete.
No Piat squad in the region though.
Piat squad ready.
Sees the Panzer IV, so maybe getting the Piat squad over here wouldn't be half bad. Maybe a lieutenant in there as well, just to buff up the Piat. Voice is starting to crack.
Gun ready.
I swear, I feel like I'm coming down with something. Panzer grenadiers push way forward. Incendiary grenades being thrown. Does scuttle that trench. Does inside the other trench, but does take a pretty good hit there.
£17 ready.
Defensive position complete.
Receiving fire! We got
Another
the what'll it be?
lieutenant deployed on the field.
Under fire! Rifles ready for action.
Almost 3 command points. Maybe a Churchill could be a good idea, but the game has been such a slow game. It's 70-pounder sieging on the Flak Irving. Or, yeah, Flak Irving. Got a death crit there, so it's down to 0 health.
Flak 38 destroyed. Contact! Jerry!
Another insect grenade into the slit trench. Needs to scuttle that and run. So it looks, yep, does scuttle it. And does manage to escape on out of there.
Mission secured.
Panzer forces are moving on one of our strategic locations.
We're in.
Incomplete slit trench there. Multiple Piats here.
Go ahead and say. HQ command trucks.
Armor command truck being pulled in the field. Probably good idea to go straight for a Firefly. Did PE set a vamp in the home sector? No, I don't see any vampires. Not one yet. My armor truck doesn't move at first because something blocked it when I called to park it. And of course, with his P4, even I noticed wasn't moving. There was no reason for P4 to hand. So keep an eye on the spawn point. Got it.
Rifles ready for action. CP lorry ready to deploy. CP ready for orders.
Alright, so sort of just park there idle. Panzer IV pushing down south. Trying to gauge the Piet squad. Or not. He sees it being decaptured. The Panzer IV can reliably engage the Piet squad. Has the armored skirts.
Can we get on with it? The lads have completed the switch
223 also advances. Packs on up. Charges towards his base sector as well.
Secured sector under attack.
Upgrades ready for deployment.
Level 1 defense does get a rifle grenade upgrade as well.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Of course, let's see. PS in order to spawn. There's one course right there. Other two are
German forces
treating
are
on
trying
back.
to overrun one of our sectors.
Going for the speed governors who quickly respawn. Does have looks like appear to be engine crit. There's at least an engine crit.
We're now able to fortify defensive positions. Secured sector under attack.
Panzer falling, push back the Piet squad. Yeah, it definitely is a bit suspicious. After all, he could have engaged the fuel squad quite reasonably, the Piet squad quite reasonably well with that short barrel Panzer IV. I mean, that would have been a pretty safe engagement there. Sure, it took some would take some hits, but the armored skirts is very good against Piets.
Jerry's cut forward supply lines.
But now we've got quite a bit of stuff over here. Maybe try to push forward with something else. He does have the Stewart now in the field. Some sort of doctrine's been selected. Not sure what, though.
Build complete over here. Ready to move the go ahead.
17 pounder there for defensive reasons. Not a bad idea. Scorpion squad heading to the central VP. We'll find the Panthers. They'll try and head across the bridge.
Supply lines are broken. We have a territory cut off from supply.
Central VP has been decaptured, so the VP game is stalled out. The Brits have a slight lead.
Pier squad ready to move out.
There's a short-bird Panzer IV. He may be trying to camp the reinforcement point, but is not hauled down. Panthers do spot the Piets. Took some severe damage there. Nope, did not get wiped out there. And does take out a Panther pretty quickly with the double Piet.
Contact reports indicate the Germans just
Seeing how unreliable Piets are, that was a pretty good pick there.
Tank ready for battle. Send your message.
Stewart's now being put in field.
Tank drivers are now able to provide hull-down protection.
You can hear the Brit truck. Well, many people are agreeing with you that the PE's map hacking. I see a lot of suspicious activity, nothing like concrete in my mind. But sometimes suspicious is all you need to give hint. Yeah. But it was still a possibility in Cup Heroes 2. You're able to make a lot of determinations with it in Cup Heroes 2. But it is difficult to not hear the idle sounds.
A sector is under attack.
Ready to receive.
Good number of squads there, because he knows a lot of armor and stuff in this region. Panzer Grenadiers there. He probably could push forward the Scope Rifle squad to start picking away against the G43 squad. Looks like the everything's falling back. Got the Schimwagen heading down the road. Stuart's holding down, so he's gone for rural armor. Does he have increased resource income? Still just 18. He has the boards as well, of course. That's the ability before the haul down. Yeah, this CT truck and evasion from PNGs. It was that, and combined with intercepting quiet infantry as well, though.
Ready to have it out. Ready for all.
Captain or lieutenant now pulling the field. Got a large amount of infantry. Got to make sure get perhaps regroup on the far side of the creek since the water. Panzer Force not hauled down. Would assume it'd be a good idea to hold down the Panzer Force and intercept the trucks. Massive hit there. Short barrel Panzer Force or excellent versus infantry. Gets a button. That'll help reduce its rate of fire. And there's sector artillery. Massive hit there from sector artillery, so he's gone for scorched earth. I don't think I've ever seen anything that indicates scorched earth earlier. Braving the artillery fire. No armor command truck on the build queue, so it's safe enough to fall back. At least won't be losing anything. Maybe try to push Annihilation. Got a lot of Panzer Grenadiers here.
I suppose I'll have to pop up and take a bloody look around.
There's, of course, a Stuart here. Canister shot will be very effective. No overheal. Large number of Piet squads. Had to get that wreck. I haven't seen a Bergantica, but it's always a good idea to assume there's going to be a Bergantica. Panzer Grenadier split into formations.
Ready for orders. Zapper group ready.
Had he any indication that if the squads were there, he probably could have seen the Stuart.
Ready for all group. Send your mission orders.
Push way forward. Stuart could use canister shell. Did. Gets a decent hit there. Not a massive hit, just decent. Trent to 17 pounder. AT grenades been thrown. Multiple AT grenades been thrown. Stuart does go down and does splash down the 17 pounder a little bit with the AT grenades as well. Another Stuart push forward. There goes the 17 pounder. Captain the region. Maybe when the Stuart and 17 pounder there, maybe a 25 pounder up here to barrage down the HQ could help them start progressing, going from Annihilation. We may see a massive canister shot here. Assuming he has munitions. Plenty. Good canister shot there. No wipe though. Sure, yeah, I can cast in Wehrmacht next game.
Send your message. Rifles in, sir.
Everything being healed and reinforced. Short barreled Panzer IV and Panther still camping the spawn. Repair Piets here. Of course, asking for a 25 pounder is a little bit difficult when there's low manpower. Nice thing about Royal Engineers as well, you can of course get improved income.
Orders coming in.
And so you can spam out canister shot and maybe some landmines, possibility. Thank you. Incendiary grenades being thrown onto the captain. The captain could probably just brave the fire. And it looks like the captain, since he was right there, he could have been outside the fire. Now the captain model is now sitting in the fire this time. Diet squad could try to get inside the Gareth slit trench, but he could probably just gonna bait out the captain. Captain skulls the slit trench there. Captain receives an unlucky hit there from the Panzer. Captain retreat, however, does come through. Incendiary grenades being thrown, but it looks like that one's intercepted. This one does manage to get connected. Stuart push way forward. May see a cancer shot here. Howdy. Thank you for the raid, Anarchy Co. Welcome to the stream. Squad's starting to fall back there, and looks like everything does fall back. Looks like all of the squads did manage to make it back on home. Short barrel Panzer 4 and the Panzer is kept in the munitions sector. We do, of course, have the Panther still here as well. It's just regular Schimwagen here. And he has repositioned the 223 to this high yield munitions sector. With sector artillery and no tank support, I'm pretty much trapped on that side of the map. Yep.
Oi, Atkins, listen up.
And the manpower does not a whole lot of, not a huge float of manpower. Looks like everything's being reinforced and healed up just fine enough. One casualty recovered, not too great there. Oh, got a double kill there with the Stuart. Couple squads there. And the Stuart takes some massive hits. He's probably going to lose a Stuart. AT grenades have been thrown, and the Stuart does go down to an AT grenade. Squads pushing up the hill now.
Panzer forces are moving on one of our strategic locations.
Triple lieutenant here, so these guys are pretty well buffed. Lieutenants have now just one veterancy 1, so low veterancy. Rough grenades get some splash damage there, nothing too significant. Take some hits there. Oh, and there's sector artillery. Could probably just soft retreated out of this sector, but at least escape the barrage is well enough. And so now this sector's basically going to be locked down for the next 2 minutes. 5 command points. A lot of floating resources. So, and sector artillery can be brought in quite often now.
Awaiting orders. Ready to move.
This guy is getting healed up and reinforced. Going for this high yield munitions sector as well. Which is probably a good idea. Sector artillery has of course has a pretty good reputation of just annihilating entire formations, such as the one that was down
Panzer
here.
forces are trying to secure our fuel dump.
Everything's pushed way forward. Looks like the unupgraded sapper's taking some fire first. Our grenades knocked around the Panzer Grenadiers. Incendiary grenade there in the formation. And sector artillery will still be available for the next 40 seconds. And the Panzer Grenadier does fall back.
Schwimmwagen, ready for a dip.
This is Panzer. Position secured.
Looks like both sides focused up here for the time frame. Maybe peeling off a couple squads here could be useful to capture it on up. Let's see, is any scope rifle squad still alive? Possibly. Mortar half track would be provide some good AoE splash damage, that's for sure. We also know he's gone for Panzer 4, so Hotchkisses are not a possibility. Push down south. Next sector artillery is available. Next sector artillery does layering down right there. Decides to fall back immediately. Probably good idea. He right now has 81 munitions per minute, which means that's sector artillery could be available almost permanently at that point.
We're ready for orders.
Panzer captain that sector.
Ready to respond. Trap is wired. This should leave Tommy a nice treat.
Booby trap there.
Rock the boat.
Everything being healed up, reinforced. Only one casualty claimed so far.
Repairs completed.
Incoming radio transmission.
I'm so surprised this Panzer IV hasn't been hauled down.
We are losing territory.
A lot of explosives being thrown there. Does find a British landmine. There's another one there as well. So there's a couple of landmines.
Grenadiers, now you can capture the utmost speed.
One Panzer Grenadier does go down. This Panzer Grenadier does fall back.
Self-propelled artillery pieces can now be commissioned by our troops.
Humo now on the field. Though, there's one. You can't bring in sector artillery on your own sector, base sector, right? You have to target the sector point, or maybe you can. I honestly can't remember off the top of my
We
head.
are losing a sector. Base is under attack.
If you can't target your base sector, that's probably the safest spot from sector artillery. Though the Humo does get a good hit.
Our might.
And annihilation victory is still possible, though a lot of the squads are quite wounded. Another pair of Panthers. This is Panic Panthers, though that's going to be a great crushing opportunity. Humo does go down. That does also consume all the spare manpower. This is... Oh, what? That was a pretty sizable crush. Just a quick twirl, and then there goes half the units. What is this, MOBA? Spin to win?
Achtung, Panther battle groups are ready for requisition.
Looks like I don't see squad wipes. It's really hard for me to tell. That's just all the Piat squads still alive, which is probably a bit more of the important ones at the moment. All three of the lieutenants are still alive. No captain. I think the captain was never rebuilt when it went down here. Churchill can be brought on in, which at this point in time, probably not a good idea. Now, how many Panthers on the field? 3. Only 2 Panzer Grenadiers. The 223 is, of course, idle, capturing sector, or collecting resources, so no capping. So he has only 2, or technically 3 capping squads. Going for some roadblocks here to stop the trucks. But the Panzer player is still vulnerable to annihilation victory. He has no defense in this direction, barring sector artillery, which he could disable the sector artillery by pushing forward some lieutenants and capture the sectors, which looks like he's doing. Just gotta be careful about the booby traps.
We are losing ground.
Booby trap, of course, been triggered. He does dodge. Pretty quick explosion there. The lieutenant does get splashed. And the lieutenants are getting pretty well vetted. Panthers pushing across the river side. Gets buttoned. Solid entire formation. Panzer IV gets out of control. Crushes some of the Bren squads. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do. Push forward a certain squad just to prevent sector artillery, and then you can make the assault on the base. Humo taking some hits there. Not Humo, Panther. Which, speaking of which, Humo's probably a good idea. Probably better than Panther. Just right there. I don't like the sector artillery possibility. Let's see. Yep, that is a sector. Though, yeah, it goes right there. So, it's hard to tell. I think the sector is right there.
Base is under enemy fire.
Now try and go for annihilation victory. Hummel's probably going to be in order. Another pair of Panthers. Looks like while the rifle grenades are missing, it's not too big an issue. Trying to get some, does get this button here. It may take some splash damage as well. It's hard for me to tell. Forced retreat there, didn't want to be crushed, which is probably safe well enough. Four Panthers on the field versus mass infantry. It has to pretty much rely on the crushing, which for four of them, that is quite possible. First place on the 200 VPs. HQ truck was packed up for a moment. Maybe just trying to eye to reposition on the munitions sector. Off the fuel sector is probably a good idea. You can just use the reinforcement healing from the field support truck in the meantime. And it looks like he's redeploying onto this munitions sector right around there. There's a 5th Panther still existing. Barely existing. And the Stuart's still idle here, which could be brought forward. But it's only really good against the Panzer Grenadiers, which is not fighting against too many. So it's probably safe fine not to have it as a static emplacement. One more munitions. This drove me mad. And see, couldn't quite park on it. Couldn't see the border. Yep. Oh yep, I see it now. You're barely on the wrong sector. Now you should be on the correct sector. I don't see the pennant. I don't think you're on the border. If I switch over to here. Nope, you're on the same sector. Right there seems well enough. Luckily, the lieutenants are nearby to provide these guys motivation to walk in their own sector. And there we go, point secured now. Panther advance across the bridge, no landmines here. Sapper decapturing the sector to prevent the sector artillery. It has to be fully captured. And does bring sector artillery there. Retreat back to Sapper and let it time out or push down here. Sapper does go down. Park is destroyed. Well and truly. Yeah, triggering the sector artillery like that, I mean, it can be decaptured and still be perfectly fine. That was way too early. Hummel heard the artillery barrage and does dodge it. HQ is almost down. Destroying the HQ will deny additional Hummels, so it's probably a good target there. And Panzer Support Command offers the short barrel Panzer IV as another relatively big threat to these guys. Mortar half-tracks still pose a threat. 2-2s, not so much against a blob like that. They're way too squishy. But yeah, these are two higher priority targets, and they're both almost dead. He probably should task the Panzer Grenadiers to go back and repair them up. Show PE roadblock on Brit spawn. Yep, got a triangle. Though roadblocks and tank traps are always a little bit hit or miss when nothing can stop stuff. Churchill can crush it, so if a truck gets stuck there, just bring in a Churchill, and they should... No, wait. Roadblocks should not be crushable. While Churchill should be able to... Does a plow allow the Churchill to crush roadblocks? I don't know. Panther charging, trying to get some crushes there. That lieutenant does go down. Panther gets out of control there, has a roadblock, well, a roadblock there, and retreats on back. I'm assuming those are blades should be able to destroy it. The roadblocks, right? Nope, we do now have the Humo Barrageon.
Lord sector under attack.
He did redeploy right there. Where exact? He did not scout that out. Okay, now I am absolutely convinced of the map hack. Quite delay on chat. Should be nearly instant. It could be just YouTube. Sector artillery there does withdraw back immediately. Because the HQ was right there. He has not seen HQ redeployed right there. So yep, now I'm 100% convinced about the map hack. Because I don't remember anything pushing forward to spot that. It's been a while since he's sent any vehicle this direction to see it.
Chaps are ready when you are.
Ready to set off.
Because it would make sense for him to do a barrage right here. I'm pretty sure he knows about the cache and clearing station here, so it would make sense to do a barrage around here. But right here? No, that makes no sense.
Listen up.
Let's see, sector artillery still raining on in, which means there's an opportunity for him to advance through this sector. Unexploded. Couple of Panthers here, fresh Panzer Grenadiers going for STGs. STGs probably the best item at this moment in time for him. But he's actually a little bit low in manpower, spent too much on Panthers. Panthers are nice and all, but they're not a godly weapon. Humo's actually pretty godly though. Between which I hear the Humo rolls a miss there. And so the Humo barrage will miss, did not properly predict the formation of units. And he's far away enough for another Humo.
With only 100 points, the enemy must know he's doomed.
Panther took massive hits there. Maybe a button helped prevent the charge. Though he did a good job at dodging the charge. Panther is down. The HQ has mostly been repaired. Head support command does get finished off there. One that was going to miss or purposeful. HQ going down, deny the reinforcements of additional Pumels and Panthers. Panther goes down. And there we go. That should deny any off-map deployment. Going for heavy assault Panzer assault grenadier heavy infantry. That's the name. Panther goes down, but may not crush anything there. Single Humo here. I'll go on cooldown for a bit of time. Maybe best just to focus on the structures, just win the game. Don't pursue the Humo. Manpower income force is reduced by half, and here comes next Humo barrage. And retreats back. Probably could just try to run away. He's pretty close to victory. Of course, sometimes hard to gauge what your opponent has or has not. And now the Panzer Grenadier has to spend time to repair up the HQ. Though the Humo barrage should probably stop before it starts blowing up his own structures. And at this point in time, a captain would have been quite nice as well for a retreat. Something he could have done was deploy a captain and start just pushing it forward for a retreat forward. Oh, Churchill AVRE. Very fun. How did the Churchill squeeze on through? Like I said, it is very hard to tell whether or not if a tank trap will work. I think it may have... No, I see fencing there. So how did a Churchill squeeze through? Right there? Stewart there? Oh, looks like Stewart took out the repair squad. Oh, he probably has more wins in Company Wars 1 than me. Oh, either way, we do have the squads pushing forward, and looks like the Panzer League player does back up the game. And that is the end of the game. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.